My name's Isabella Voce. I'm a senior research analyst with the Australian Institute of Criminology. I predominantly studied psychology at uni. So we conducted a study at the AIC that's measuring the prevalence of pure cybercrime in Australia. So that covers a certain type of cybercrime, which is crimes directed at computers and devices, such as hacking and malware and ransomware and DDoS attacks. And we wanted to measure that in the Australian population and then also estimate the cost that is having to Australian individuals. So we measured the prevalence in a sample of 11,840 individuals and used those prevalence estimates to estimate the prevalence in the Australian population. So we found that around a third of the sample had been victims of pure cybercrime at some point in the past, and 14% had been victims within the past year. So that equates to around 2.8 million Australians who had been victims in the past year. And we found that computer disruption crime, which is malware and ransomware, was particularly prevalent in the sample. So we found that a lot of victims who had been victims within the past year had experienced multiple types of incidents. And this talks to the co-occurrence of different cybercrime offences. So one offence, say someone hacking into someone's phone, could then lead to other types of offences, such as installing malware or taking personal information for identity theft. And it also speaks to the need to reduce repeat victimisation among victims. So this study focused on pure cybercrime and didn't include other types of cybercrime such as fraud and scams and identity theft, which are typically referred to as cyber-enabled crime. But we know that they're quite common in the population because of the number of reports to Report Cyber and Scam Watch, which are online reporting tools for cybercrime victimisation. So we've also recently conducted a study of 15,000 Australian individuals. It builds on this current study and extends the scope to include identity theft, scams, malware, and online abuse and harassment. So that will give us a better idea of the prevalence in the community.